Alright, people, let's talk Shutdown. Okay. It's on the top of Drudge right now. Got a few links over here. Let's go through them. Dianne Feinstein flips her position on Shutdown for the second time in one day. People will die. Yeah, Dianne. Shutting down the government is a very serious thing. People will die. Accidents happen. You don't know. Necessary functions can cease. There is no specific list. You can... Okay, I think that's what Q is referring to, right? MSM is fake news, propaganda, talking points, private email addresses. So it's probably saying they send their talking points out at 4 a.m. from private email addresses to paid contractors, and the new push is it's gonna be Judgment Day. Dun dun dun. Okay, Dianne. Why is it that every single Democrat from California is insane? And Schiff being the main one. And where is Schiff? Alright, the blame game ramps up. So what we have here, I don't think the Democrats will let it pass regardless. You know why? Because of this executive order, right, on the 21st. Declared a national emergency to where the president has 60 days to use the military on U.S. soil. I believe it's 60 days. And guess what? The Democrats don't want that because the military will probably be rounding some of them up. And it would be a perfect time to pull off some crazy type of false flag when the government shut down and they're not using the military. And you know, Q had warned us about Trump potentially having to do a presidential address to declare martial law to finish up this roundup that they've been doing behind the scenes. And maybe it'll happen. Maybe the Democrats are trying to force it to come out and say he's a, dictator, fascist, whatever. Let's see the spending bill passed the House, and it's funded for another 4 weeks. But the Senate, these two people, this turtle right here and this pedophile. I mean, just look at him. There's no way he's not a pedophile. Ugh. Yeah, so I mean, it looks doubtful that the Senate will pass it unless enough people have we'll see. We'll see today, I guess. But yeah, I just don't think they want it to pass. Regardless, they're not going to budge. That's why they came back to Trump with the initial DACA bill, and basically just everything the Democrats wanted that was on the bill, and nothing Trump wanted was on there because they knew he wouldn't sign it. So whatever, they don't want it signed. Senate takes government shutdown drama into final day. Dun dun dun. But yeah, I really think it has a lot to do with this executive order for everyone. They're scared. They're scared about Trump using the military. Oh man. Well, that's it, folks. And just all you have to do is look at, let's see here. Bill Mitchell. Lindsey Graham holding our military hostage to illegal immigrants. Go to hell, sir. I agree. And that's what they're doing. They're saying we would rather have the immigrants than our military. They hate the military. Well, one, the military got Trump elected. That's one reason they hate him, but... And then you have Trump here, and just look at Trump's tweets. government funding bill passed last night in House. Now Democrats are in need to pass in the Senate, but they want illegal immigration and weak borders. Shutdown coming? Question mark. We need more Republican victories in 2018. Well, I think it'll be pretty easy if you expose a lot of these Democrats for what they are. But yeah, all you have to do is look at, how Trump's saying all these tweets. It's all about so important for our country. Our military needs it! Exclamation point. He's putting a major focus on the military. If you remember last year, or in the Obama administration, when they had that governmental shutdown, no one was focusing on the military back then, that's for sure. But yeah, I mean, Trump's been tweeting about this a lot. A government shutdown will be devastating to our military, something the Dems care very little about. Very true. Yeah, so they're not gonna budge. They're not gonna budge. No pun intended on the budget, because they just don't want it to pass. They want it to shut down. They want Trump to not be able to use the military. And who knows? We might see Trump declare martial law so he can use the military. You see? I hate martial law. I never would be for it ever. And I think almost everyone that follows Q and follows all this other stuff would agree. Never would be for a military taking over the government, essentially taking over the country and martial law. But we might be headed there, folks. I mean, I hate to say it, but that might be the truth. And if he is forced to declare martial law to some extent, then you're just going to see them start arresting people. I mean, I'm not saying it will happen because of this shutdown, but it is Trump's last option if they try something really dirty. If they do a shutdown and then try to pull some sort of big scale false flag, launch something from North Korea, or you see that CNBC. I mean, it looked like it was people dressed up as CNBC cameramen trying to get through the airport with improvised explosives. They're trying something. They really want to change the news cycle, especially with this memo out there, and they want it changed. And they will do anything, including dropping a major bomb in a major city. The deep state they are in their death rattle right now, and they are freaking out. So, all right, everyone, be very careful and keep your eyes open. Thanks. I'm out.